Fashion industry, there's a darkness.
It's make me, almost cry.
Thousands of young models come and they get scammed.
All my project, it's a confirmation of talents of Ukrainian person.
So we're not going to talk about the red carpet, we're going to talk about truth behind the fashion industry.
News every day and sometimes it's updates not good.
Do they use Ukraine just for the PR and headlines?
I have in Ukraine before war, different market have different rules.
They are tricking the newcomers, new models.
It's sometimes big pain for me.
People say London Fashion Week is not about fashion anymore. It's about politics, money and big names.
It's my cultural shock in London. I don't like it. I know what some brands try to use AI and replace models.
So what is the biggest lie in this industry?
They don't want lost what they have at the moment. Sorry guys, I can promise any model who don't have.
Welcome to the Yogii Show. Today's guest is someone to prove that between the war and chaos, dream can't be destroyed. She's from Ukraine, who came to UK and she made herself a big brand. She runs her own agency and she's working with the brands most of the people just dream about. But behind this beautiful, glamorous fashion industry, there's a darkness. Thousands of young models come and they get scammed. AI models are replacing the real human in the industry, but still, she's doing her best to be the very successful woman in the industry. So please welcome Aleksandra on the Yogii Show. Aleksandra, how are you today?
Hello, Darren. Hello. I am very excited because we just have amazing show for Ukrainian designer. It will be 6th edition in schedule of London Fashion Week. So a little tired, but as always happy because we have amazing show and thank you what you visit us.
So we're not going to talk about the red carpet, we're going to talk about the truth behind the fashion industry. So let's begin. Aleksandra, you come from a country called Ukraine, which is suffering right now in a war, in a politics, in a gradual chaos, which is a big thing. But still you moved to London, we made a brand, you run your own agency, and today you're very successful in this market. But still, tell me one thing, does this marketing companies, PR companies, fashion industry, did they use Ukraine just for the PR and headlines?
Sometimes, yes. Some people try to use this hot topic to, develop their brands, to get some points in eyes of audience. Some of them don't believe what Ukrainian people can be top managers, they can make great job. And all my project, it's a confirmation of talents of Ukrainian persons. Because we're hard worker, we are talented, we know what we do. And sometimes, yes, different market have different rules. And I know what if you can be success on your business on one market, give some time and you will be success in another market. It's just about time and about your power inside you and your energy. So we do step by step. Some brands don't can work with this, but some brands, example as Yogii Show Academy, they work with us second year and they believe in us and trust us, and we are their exclusive model partner. So it's, I think, big confirmation of our talents and what we can do on local market.
I can see the event you organized today was a beautiful event, and I can see the designs there was interesting.
Every year, there's thousands of faking model agencies in YouTube right now.
Yes.
They are tricking the newcomers, the new models. They're charging thousands of families. How newcomers can protect themselves? But you ever face this kind of things in your life?
It's sometimes big pain for me because I very love modeling, I very love fashion, I very love events, and sometimes when I see when another people do what I love and do this very wrong and with fakeness, it's make me almost cry because I always ready to support young talents who try to do their best project, but I don't like this shadow things and this fake agency who try to get money and promise models to be in Hollywood, be on cover if it's not possible. So I very love everybody, and my big problem when I love modeling, but my big problem what sometimes I can say no models who not fit the people who want to be model and don't fit the market. But sometimes it's very important. Sorry guys, I can promise any model who don't have 1.75 m as minimum to be on catwalk of London Fashion Week. Yes, sometimes it can be a very unique situation when a brand can like your personality too much and let you walk in example 170. but it's very small chance.
Okay.
And I not will promise you this. If you're ready to wait, okay.
Why not?
But I don't will wait, promise this. And yes, agency must get money from client and get their percentage and, example, give percentage to model.
Model it.
Yes, sometimes I totally understand when agency and in Ukraine we do the same. We have model, school of model. We teach model. They pay for this school as always, as any educational courses or some educational places.
Yeah.
And if they choose to work model, they work with us more. If they don't choose to work as model, it's sometimes happening because sometimes girls or boys, they understand what it's very difficult and big pressure in this industry because it's very tough industry, to be honest. It's look very shiny, it's look very posh, fancy, etc. Very glamorous. But not exactly, it's modeling and fashion business, fashion show. It's very tough, emotional discussions, it's fights, it's I don't know, it's communication. Sometimes it's very hard the communication because very talented people sometimes don't want to listen each other and need to find way to work together. And for models, sometimes they're very naive to believe if they pay 100 pounds or 1,000 pounds, they will be on cover of Vogue. It's not possible.
To pay to the agency 100 pounds?
Sometimes it depends what you want. If you, example, want to come to me and say, I want to have model test, but I'm not sure what I want to work with you. Sorry, I don't. How I can spend money for you if I'm not sure in your perspective or you're not sure work with me? We have this models. We have this problem in past when they say, okay, I want to work with you, but I'm not ready to sign agreement. I don't want any responsibility, but I want free test from you, free expert experience, free networking. It's not right. Okay, if you're not ready to have responsibilities, you must pay. But if agency, if newbie in modeling, they want to try themselves, they must be very, very, very objective to themselves. Because if you don't have enough height, if you don't have enough, unfortunately, model measurements, I don't can be rude, but a lot of very sexy girls, very handsome boys, they can be very attractive. But sometimes they don't can work in camera. They afraid camera. They shine. They don't can work because they are afraid of people. It's sometimes happening. It's normal. It's normal. So it's job. Not everybody can make, I don't know, make cakes, I don't know, make some hairstylists, makeup. Somebody do this. I believe what it's dream of many of us. But you must be objective. If people told you, yes, you don't can do this, it's not reason to give up after first no, but you must be objective. So if you, unfortunately, a lady with height 1.60 meters, guys, don't do this, don't make problem. It's not professional. Every industry have their rules. And if we, example, 1.70 meters, she can be amazing, beautiful, photogenic. Okay, now we have Instagram, we have content creation. Do content.
That's true. That's true. We're lots of platform to explore yourself.
Yes.
People say London Fashion Week is not about fashion anymore. It's about politics, money, and big name. As an insider, what be you think about it?
You know, it was always about this. It's not new things about this, what you told. It's not just happening now. Always, 4 main fashion weeks in the world, it was always about politicals, networking, and money. And sometimes it's cleaning of washing money. Sometimes, unfortunately, it's not about us because we are volunteering project. But who knows, maybe in future. I joke, but you know, London Fashion Week, it's more about not just fashion. It's about fashion, but you are right, it's about networking and connection. Because I told my models, London Fashion Week now, unfortunately, I don't know what happened in 10 years ago because I'm just 3 years here. But what I see now, it's platform to discover themselves, to discover another brands, to tell about yourself. But example, if we have 100 events during London Fashion Week, just 3 or 4, example, 10, 15 pay to models. Another one ask models work unpaid. And if many years ago somebody don't start do this and models don't agree for this,
Yeah.
It's not happen now, but now it's rules. A lot of brands don't pay to models, unfortunately. But if you want to work in London in big project, you must take part in London Fashion Week.
Okay.
That's why sometimes it's about connection, about experience, about TFP, about develop your book and your portfolio. It's not about money, but in the same time, you can meet some future clients on London Fashion Week. And also, I told my models what this shows during London Fashion Week. It looks like car exhibition.
Yeah.
You know, when you
Yeah.
walk in and see this amazing new car, and after some time you buy it. The same about work of model. You must see them on fashion show and invite them to their project.
On Ukraine, London, you have seen the competition in abroad. Did you ever in your life felt like that's enough, enough is enough, I can't do it anymore, I'm facing a lot of stress and trouble, I'm gonna give up?
You know, sometimes a few days at week I have the same things, especially before London Fashion Week, when you have news every day, and sometimes it's updates not good, and it's not depends of yourself, of you or your team. Sometimes some people just decided to change their mind, and sometimes I have this things in my head a few times at the day, but I know what I do, I love what I do, and it's very hard, sometimes very tough, but I know why I must go, and I get passion and believe in, and hope sometimes to do this better.
When you first entered in London Fashion?
It was February 23.
23.
Yeah.
So when you moved here, have you seen any culture shock or something different culture which you said like, EU is, or something like, oh wow, this is something different?
You know, I have in Ukraine before war, I have 15 years, almost 15 years, I have my event and model agency. So we have a lot of events, and I have South of Ukraine Fashion Days. It's a big festival of fashion in South of Ukraine. And also I travel a lot. I was always visits of Poland Fashion Week, Serbia Fashion Week, some Paris show. So I travel a lot, and I see a lot of countries, so it's not shock for me. Only shock for me it was when I smell of some bad things that people smoke, weed. It's my cultural shock in London. Yes, in negative moments, because I don't like it.
Okay.
And also, but good thing about London, what here, if you want and you're ready to do what you love, you can find solution. You can try, don't give up, and knock on all doors, and these doors will open for you.
So from how long you are in this industry?
Totally, I think 17 years.
Okay. That's a long time though. Are you enjoying it?
Yes.
Loving it.
I'm very lucky because I do what I love. I find I don't looking for my personality, my my goals, because I know what I do. I love what I do.
You know, many says people this fashion is about influence and PR. It's not about raw talent. What do you think about it?
You know, it's mix of everything. Sometimes I meet a lot of amazing, talented designers who have big talents. They have a lot of moments, but they don't have enough talents in PR and communications. That's why I don't have good development in the future. And also sometimes I have meet brands who have amazing PR, but their collection not so big. So it's always about mix, about good balance between them.
You know, there's AI coming in the media, like in the market right now. Some people say it's dangerous, some say it's helpful. And I'm seeing that AI is replacing our real human jobs, even in the modeling, in the editing, wherever you go, right? So do you think it will take the model jobs as well, and that people will start believing in or using it, the AI?
I think potentially yes, but sometimes real emotion, real creativity is not be replaced. Yes, AI help us with a lot of things. I don't know, sometimes they help us a lot, especially when we speak about bad letter, when we must answer some clients. They help us and save our time to help us make conversation easier. Okay, especially when we have problem with language, because English not my first language, and sometimes I need support, so AI support me in this. And yes, I know what some brands try to use AI and replace models, but I think in some kind of model job they can replace, but not all of them.
I think that human touch is must and it's very important.
Yes, and energy.
London have this fashion week, Paris have, Milan have, New York have. So what makes London Fashion Week different than all this?
Because here it's about soul, about creativity, because New York is more about commercial, Paris about couture. Sometimes their collection looks very amazing, but it's not wearable. So it's not too much. In London it's mixed, commercial and creativity. And now here it's open for everybody, because we have Ukrainian show, I know African fashion show, I know another different countries represent themselves during London Fashion Week. So it's about diversity.
So, in this industry, does people give opportunities to Asians or Europeans or Africans, or they just made their mind that no, we are just going to give it to the celebrities or certain, community people, they're going to be our face, or there's opportunity for these people as well?
Yes, but sometimes it's very hard, because always some markets, they have some rules, and if you not fight for your place under the sun, you don't get anything. So I don't can say that it's easy here, but around the world it's not easy to get your place under the sun.
In this industry, like when you organize fashion shows, why a celebrities or big influencer is must for the show?
Because it's some sign what this show is eligible for this market, and also it's very important to split the word about this brand, help another people get know about this brand. So it's so important, because now influencers, it's new media. If before we need to have magazines, we have TV, we must have radio, etc., etc. Now influencers, it's powerful, powerful side of this business, and that's why we have models and influencers.
Okay, that's good.
When you were a child, like you might in a school when you were studying, did you ever thought of like, oh, I'm gonna run a PR, and or I'm gonna do marketing, or I'm gonna run this business where I'm gonna known for it. I'm gonna move to London and I'm gonna become a brand today. Do you feel? What did you ever dreamed of?
I have dreamed to visit all countries of the world. I have dreamed to visit 4 main fashion weeks. But if be honest, in Ukraine, I never believe and never know what I will have my own show. It's now a 6th season of our show during London Fashion Week. So I don't dream about this, because I was thinking it's not possible. But now I know everything is possible if you will work a lot.
So what is the biggest lie in this industry? People are saying in the market, but as you are insider, you know it very well, or something wrong about this industry.
Wrong, it's because sometimes people very tough and they don't believe, and sometimes don't give chances, and also very tough what some talents, sometimes they're lazy. They don't want to make few steps and get something better for them, because they don't want lost what they have at the moment, and also they don't want to spend their energy for something.
Yeah. This industry is very competitive. There's so many challenges, there's so many things going on. But what keeps you positive? What keeps you inspired that no, okay, yesterday wasn't good, today I'm going to do better than yesterday?
I don't know. I think I always have this positive and dream in big, and I always want something more. But also, last 3 years when we have war in Ukraine, it's changed all Ukrainians, and I think changed a lot of people around the world who support Ukraine, because we know now what tomorrow is not sometimes it can not happening, because a lot of people in Ukraine unfortunately don't have their tomorrow. So I every day very thankful God what I'm here in safety in UK.
Your parents feel proud of you?
Yes, but my parents, sometimes my father is so perfectionist, so sometimes he never enough proud. He never enough.
Parents are always, they want more and more.
Yep. But I think in their kind, sometimes men, they know, men no emotional.
I'm alright.
I'm very non-usual man, okay.
Now there's so many viewers are watching this video. what advice would you give to the young comers or the new faces or who are dreaming to become a model?
If we speak about modeling, my first and general advice: be objective to you. Check your measurements, check your photos, how you can work about camera. If it's make you happy or you just want to be in trendy. If you want to be in trendy, you trend because your friend do this or your girlfriend do this. It's not make you happy. It's not will be real.
What message would you like to send for your dad?
For my dad, be happy, darling.
Be proud of me.
Be proud of me, yes, and be healthy.
A really good job. She organized a show today. I was there, and trust me, it was like I got goosebumps to the design and the way they organize it. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
You did a fantastic job, guys. So, guys, it was Aleksandra. She's running a brand here. She's running an agency here, and she's doing a fantastic job. So please like, subscribe, Yogii Show.